Hello, I'm Francesca, and welcome to your Leo season 2025 reading. So let's jump in. Before I pull some tarot cards, I actually shuffled and pulled another card to kind of get a sense, tune into the Leo season this year. And I got the card Slow Down, and it says life isn't a race, nor is it a competition. You need to slow down. Doing so doesn't make you weak or less than. It makes you strong, wise, and much better able to navigate life with clarity and ease. And honestly, who couldn't do with a little more clarity, grace, and ease and flow in their life, right? So I like that. I like that. So let's see where we are headed. I already did a little bit of some shuffling, just going to do a little bit more tuning into this fabulous Leo season. I absolutely adore Leos. Um, I don't know. I just find, I think people can tend to focus on negative aspects of zodiac signs, but I like to focus on the positive. And I find that truly most Leos are very strong people in general. Not that other people aren't, but um, it just seems that they seem to pull through pretty quickly when faced with adversities. So cheers to those Leos. All right. And wherever Leo may be in your chart. All right. So what is the focus point um for this Leo season? And let's see here. What do we have? Ooh, we have the Two of Wands. Very intriguing. So I feel that that pairs very well with the slow down because to me, this speaks of obviously a decision. Um, and wands to me are always passionate, um, and have to do with my interpretation is bringing something from, we'll say, the ether or from the spirit or from thought into reality with great passion. And I feel like this is more perhaps career oriented, if you will. And so with that first slow down, I think perhaps it's an opportunity, an invitation to look at your options, right? Um, I don't necessarily want to say pros and cons because I don't want to make it too logical, but in your instincts, like when you feel into the making one decision, making the other decision, and just allowing it to flow and unfold, what does one decision feel like versus the other decision? To me, this isn't necessarily a decision made with the mind, if that makes sense. Um, but what lights you up? What gets your fires burning? So, all right, intriguing. So, clarity around perhaps a decision this season, slowing down. And you don't want to rush decisions either. All right. So, what can be released this season? Perhaps something that's blocking you, whether conscious, subconscious, that can help get this decision rolling, moving in a shaking, going in the right direction for you. And as always, take what resonates, leave the rest, trust your intuition. You are far wiser than perhaps you even realize. All right. So, interesting. So when I ask like what needs to get released or perhaps is blocking, we get the devil. And that can speak to addictions or perhaps a passion. But what I feel is we can also be addicted to a way of being or perhaps a certain thought pattern that we're just so used to, we don't even realize that we have this record playing in the background, and everybody does. Everybody has all these little records playing, and it's through your spiritual growth and evolution, that you change the record, get rid of the record, however it works for you. But the first step is always awareness. So, is there some type of belief system, which then leads to your thoughts, which then lead to your actions, that is blocking you from making this decision? Or perhaps there's a fear that you're going to make the wrong decision. And that, once again, trusting yourself. Don't listen to the outside world all the time. What is your inner world? What is that inner monologue? And is that inner monologue a reflection of some outward record influence that you hear? Society can have a huge impact on us if we aren't aware, right? So to me, that it makes perfect sense as to making a decision and making the right decision for you that's based on your authenticity and not what somebody believes you to be or wants you to be, if that makes sense. All right. So now, what is the gift to receive during this Leo season? All right. See here. We got the Six of Pentacles. I'm here for that. I feel like, once again, Pentacles, Earth, to me, there's always a balance with the number six. So if anything, once you kind of make this decision, then there might be this sense of relief, because staying in that non-decision can often cause more stress, and not making a decision is still making a decision and has its own kind of slew domino effect on our mental body, and then our emotional body, and then our physical body, right? Because everything is linked. So I think, if anything, what this speaks to is, once again, there's a groundedness around this. But I feel like there is a harmony to be had. All right, I'll take some harmony and some balance any day. All right, so then what is the gift to give? Whether it's to yourself, to others, however it resonates, you know, it's, you get to make this your own, right? I'm just the messenger, um, telling you the intuitive hits that I get. All right, so what is a gift to give? All right, so here we go. Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles. So we have the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, and Ace is, once again, our new beginnings. So I just gotta chill. So I feel like once that decision is made, then you're giving yourself a new beginning that is absolutely grounded. Um, Especially, once again, very, like, you're going to start to see the results in the 3D. To me, pentacles are earth 3D, things that are more of the material world. So that is amazing. It's interesting because, I don't know, I feel like for some of you, this has something to do with a house. If that resonates, great. But yeah, it feels like maybe you're moving, or changing locations, or maybe doing something with the house. That's interesting. All right. I love it. All right. Let's see. Is there any last little insight, advice for Leo season for us out there? All right, let's see here. Aw, so interesting. We have the Hangman, which to me goes to, speaks to the slow down, right? So the Hangman is not moving, and to me that links back to the devil, and like almost like that analysis paralysis. That's what I'm hearing. So if anything, Leo is this season is all about getting super clear on this this new path or this whatever this choice is that you get to make. And remember, you get to create your reality. So, what do you want it to look like? And sometimes taking a deep breath, stepping back, disconnecting and having that moment of slowdown, the clarity comes in. Because when we are in those situations and our brain is just, running all those Excel spreadsheets, going through all the, whether it's, the numbers, the pros, the cons, it's just draining and it's just stressful. So, really take time to take care of you, take a step back, and the next day is always a new day, a fresh start. All right. Super exciting though. New paths, choices. I'm digging it. All right. Hope you enjoyed this. Give this video a thumbs up, click like, click subscribe. Let me know in the comments what resonated with you. I'd love to hear. Thank you so much for watching. Help spread the love vibes around the world. And until next time, more love vibes to come. Ciao.